I'm Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching, here to sail with you across the ocean of recovery. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and laugh it out. Why do I love laughter? Because when you have laughter filtering through your mind, it lightens your mood and it sends a message of safety to your unconscious mind. No one laughs when they're actually in danger. An unconscious mind may have been sending you some sensations of chronic pain, anxiety, panic, insomnia, gastritis, arrhythmia, you name it. There's a lot of fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. There's a lot of sensations. There's so many that are neuroplastic. Their limbic system, their nervous system. And the cool thing is that we can recover from those. Everyone can get better. Many can completely eliminate the sensations, and others can dramatically reduce them. So why not get in the water of recovery? So that's today's topic. The beach versus the ocean. Okay? So the beach. You're on the beach, you're hot, the sensations are scorching. You're feeling like a burning sensation. And the water is right there. It's right there for you to jump in. It's right there. And this reminds me of people who, it happens when I'm on Facebook or some other social media and someone is commenting about, oh, I have this or that. Recently it was trigeminal neuralgia, and someone had trigeminal neuralgia, and I said, hey, my comment in there is that this is quite likely neuroplastic. So might want to jump in the ocean and cool off the ideas that you've been fixated on or you've locked into that you can't recover. That idea was planted in you by someone, somehow. And it's easy enough to go on YouTube, and in the Mindbody community, there are recovery stories. I have a few, other coaches have a lot, and just find someone with your particular manifestation of protective sensations and watch that recovery story and know that that person recovered. They're either completely free of the sensations or they're much better. They're living their lives, and that's a victory. There's no perfection in this journey. Like, we're alive, we're living beings. We're going to have some sensations in our bodies at times, whether it's uncomfortable sensation in our belly, our head, our leg, our back, whatever. It's going to happen from time to time, but doesn't have to be debilitating, chronic, fearful. We don't have to live under that fear of it, in that state of despair. So a person who's on the beach and burning, getting cooked, the sand is hot, the sun is pounding down. You can jump in the ocean of mind-body recovery. I use specific techniques like RRT, elements of PRT. I've developed my own somatic meditations called Returning to the Temple. I have my own methodologies based on my own recovery and based on my extensive training in some of these modalities. So my techniques may be different than yours. They may be combined with other techniques that you're studying, brain retraining. But I assure you, I've worked with whatever techniques you're working with, if they're mind-body techniques. I'm extremely well versed at that. And if you have questions about those techniques, then or anything else related to recovery, then join me next Sunday, August 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2025, for a free Q&A on Zoom. And the way you sign up and reserve your spot is head to my website, healingwolfcoaching.com, and sign up for my mailing list. So to finish this video, I want to say that jumping in the ocean is like jumping into the mind-body recovery water. It's cool. It feels so good. You're floating. You're buoyant. You get a lift. You get a lift over time. And you might feel uncomfortable at first. You might feel doubtful at first. But as your mindset improves and then your sensations improve, you're going to start enjoying the ocean, bumping over the waves of neuroplastic recovery, nonlinear, what I call recovery reactions. Other people call flares. There's going to be some waves. Sometimes you go under, sometimes you go over. There's going to be some waves in the ocean, but it's cool. You're no longer on the beach. The beach is like just keeping on cooking, doing what maybe all these despairing people, oh, I can never get better. I've been told, there's no cure for this. There's no cure for that. Well, the people who got better, they didn't listen to that. They didn't program that deep in their mind. That's garbage. You keep programming that and you fight for it. You want to get on Facebook and engage with a professional coach and say, hey, what you're saying is negative, because you might actually give people hope, and there's no hope because this is incurable. You know what? That's a whole way of thinking. It's not a useful way of thinking. Everything has a way to make it better. If for some reason yours doesn't get better, if the person is not getting better, then maybe they're still on the beach. They haven't jumped into the recovery stuff that I teach. If it's neuroplastic, it's not medical. I mean, even medical stuff improves with mind-body techniques, and the Guardian article I read on this YouTube channel illuminates that, and it's pretty amazing. Like, even conditions like cancer get better with mind-body work. So, and I've read so many books, like Naomi Remen's books, Kitchen Table Wisdom, where she works with clients with really chronic medical conditions. And sometimes they get better. Sometimes they completely recover. Why? Because they didn't listen to the doctor's death by diagnosis. They didn't listen to the negativity. They didn't make that negativity a program in their unconscious mind. If you're arguing for what you don't want, it's going to stick around. It's going to stay with you. If you're walking around telling people, I had a neighbor who had like a fibromyalgia kind of thing, and she said to me something along the lines of, oh, I can't do what you're doing. I can't move into the mind-body realm because what if it doesn't work? And then I'll be in such despair. I said, well, you're in despair now. You're using all these substances to just try to make it through the day. You're self-medicating constantly. You're talking about it. You're negative about it. You're catastrophizing. Your relationship is suffering. Like all this stuff. And in my mind, I was just thinking, gosh, what do you have to lose? Try it. Try it. Give it a good long try, right? Give it a good long stretch of time and energy and light. Put some light on it, right? So if you've been on the beach cooking, get in the water, right? Jump in that cool water. Give yourself some time to float in the neuroplastic recovery mindset, knowing that you can undo, you can rewire, you can heal and move forward by shifting stuff. If you need a coach and you're ready for a coach, which means you've got what it takes to step into a journey with me, then hit my website and book a free consult. Or sign up for my mailing list and join me on the free Zoom Q&A August 24th, 8 p.m. 2025. I have multiple ways of helping you one way or another, whether you work with me or not. Keep showing up for these videos, and I'm here for you. My mission is to get as many people better as possible. I studied with a lot of people, and my mentors had that same mission. The coaches I worked with, their mission is the same. At this point, there are hundreds of millions of people suffering from chronic pain, anxiety, panic, all these conditions, and they can get better. They don't need to bottom out. They don't need to take their own lives. They don't need to spend the rest of their lives in negativity and despair. They can get off that beach of burning sensations and jump in the cool water. So jump in with me, and I'll see you in the next video. And while you're at it, before you jump in that water, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. I really appreciate it because it helps the algorithm get this out to more people. Your brothers and sisters in recovery who may not even know about this stuff yet and who are going to get so much better as you are as you apply these techniques and move forward. I'll see you in the next video.